Hi guys. First of all, I will make a short presentation about TOPODRONE products and what new products we have released this year. And additionally, I will show you some results of data processing. And please feel free to ask me any questions, and you can use chat for questions. I will start my presentation.
Do not hesitate to ask your questions in the special section. It's a question and answer in Zoom. We will try to answer all your questions live. So we are waiting for your questions.
First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Maxim, and I'm founder of TOPODRONE company. Several years ago, we decided to extend our business from original survey technologies, from common survey technologies with total station, with GPS, to drone survey. And when we search on the market of the affordable solutions for drone survey, we couldn't find any good solution. We couldn't find any real working RTK system, real working PPK system. And the price of such systems, if we found out any solutions at that time, the price of such system was like several $1,000s per one photogrammetry system. And after that, we decided to invent our own solution, which should be compatible with survey, should be compatible with easy to use and lightweight drone. And we found out that Phantom 4 Pro has a mechanical shutter, has a global shutter. And as soon as we install PPK equipment on the Phantom 4 Pro, we achieved very good results. And we designed it with solution only for our internal purposes, just to make a survey inside of our company to accomplish our own projects. But as soon as we share our experience of survey with Phantom 4 Pro with additionally installed GNSS receiver, we received huge amount of requests how to do it, if it is possible to provide the same equipment for users all over the world. And the first client was from Spain. And when I just came to Spain, I have a house in Spain. I just came to Spain for vacations. And after that, one of Spanish surveyor just asked me to show my design of Phantom 4 Pro with PPK equipment. As soon as he saw it, and as soon as we tested it in real conditions in a query survey, and we achieved several centimeters accuracy, he just put money on the table and said, okay, I will buy it. After that, I decided that it's a good business if we provide not only survey services, but it is good business if we design something which is very important for all surveyors for all over the world. And if we provide a good knowledge of how to use this equipment, if we provide training, if we design new products. And after that, we started our business with TOPODRONE. And right now, we offer wide range of survey drones and equipment. We produce our own GNSS receivers based on U-Blox chipset. We produce our LiDAR system based on Velodyne sensors together with Honeywell inertial measurement systems, integrated with our own built GNSS receivers and microcomputers. As a result, we achieve very good accuracy, very stable results, and with very low price. Why? Because we don't use any ready-to-use GNSS solution together with IMU, together with GNSS receiver. We produce and design it by ourselves. And of course, first of all equipment is used by our company for survey missions. And after that, as soon as we feel that this equipment is stable and ready to go for the clients, we offer to the market such equipment. And right now, as you can see, we offer a wide range of survey drones. From the smallest survey drone on the market, it's a DJI Mini 2 PPK drone, which provides a great accuracy. And this drone is underestimated. It is not estimated as well. Why? Because it has very good camera with a stable focal length. And with using of Mavic Mini PPK, you can achieve excellent results within 3 or 5 centimeters accuracy without using of any GCPs due to the stable focal length. Mavic Mini has a very good camera for photogrammetry. And if you have a small amount of work, if you need to survey a small area like several hectares, up to 10 hectares, if you need to create some projects for cadastral purposes, I would suggest to use Mavic Mini or our newest development. Our newest development is Dji Air-to-Air Sppk. It's the smallest survey drone with 20 megapixel camera, which has high accurate GNSS receiver on board and mission planning software. And we would like to say thank you to DJI company, which produced such great drone. with the capability to make a mission planning and to make a survey and to use it for survey work. And of course, it has a very affordable price. It is very easy to use and you can achieve perfect results. And if we are talking about enterprise solutions, and we know that photogrammetry provides a good result in open area without forests, and in a forest area, in a dense forest area, we need to use a LiDAR. And it was our dream to create our own LiDAR for survey in a mountain areas with the forest. And I had such projects before, and I thought that I can spend $100,000 to buy a LiDAR. And I thought, why I should spend so many money, and I just put this money on the drone, and this drone wouldn't come back sometimes. It can be crashed or something like that. I just lose the price of a new car, like a Porsche or something like that, or price of the house. And this is the idea why we decided to create our own solution for LiDARs. And this is what our idea, just to use it in our internal surveys. And finally, we designed several solutions for LiDARs based on velocized sensors. And right now we increase accuracy and productivity of these LiDARs. And we have wide range of clients all over the world, from Australia to US, in South America, in North America, in Europe, in Russia, in all over the world, and all of these clients are using our LiDAR system, as well as a number of research institutes, which we're very pleased to get our equipment to use it in a research activity, for example, in South Pole for Antarctic expedition as well. And right now, I would like to give you several ideas about Mavic Dji Air2s Sppk. What we have 20 megapixel camera, flight time up to 23 minutes. This drone is easy to use. Right now, you can use mission planning software like DroneLink, and I hope that our partners like UGCS will release support of DJI Mavic Mini as well. And you can achieve 3 or 5 centimeter accuracy easily, like it was. And why? Because this equipment is totally the same like we use in Mavic 2 Pro PPK. It's our headliner. And this drone has a small size, but can achieve very good accuracy. And you know about it, everything. And today, one of our clients, which will show us results of survey from his LiDAR, several years ago, he made a very beautiful test when he measured more than 60 ground checkpoints to check the accuracy of Mavic Mini PPK. And he achieved accuracy like 2 or 3 centimeters. And these results are published in our blog post. You can visit our website, you can visit our YouTube channel, where we have a lot of review about photogrammetry work. And right now, I'm not going to show you photogrammetry data processing, but all this information were published in our blog, and you can read it a lot about rolling shutter distortion, about camera calibration, and you can read a lot about real examples how to use it in real conditions, as well as the review of our clients like test site in Israel. And today, at the same time, I would like to announce a new solution. It's fully integrated with DJI system, 24 megapixel and 61 megapixel camera, which has a Sony sensor, which has full integration with DJI. So you have a direct live feed to DJI remote control. You can see video transmission. This camera has a calibrate. These cameras will be supplied calibrated, and all these cameras have fixed focal length. So it was designed especially for photogrammetry, and it was designed especially to use it with the LiDAR. And the main advantage of this system is the compatibility with the LiDAR, and is a compatibility with the 3-axis gimbal. Like you can see here on the left side, there are several setups of our cameras. First of all, you can install it on a gimbal and use it like for photogrammetry survey. And at the same time, you can combine it with the LiDAR and use it for LiDAR survey. And as soon as this camera has a very short focal length, it has wide range of wide field of view. And you can use, and you know that LiDAR has a very wide field of view. And you can cover the same area with the camera like you cover with the LiDAR data. As a result, And as soon as it has a mechanical shutter, and as soon as this camera has a stable focal length, you can easily process data. I would say that in several months, you will automatically process data and colorize point cloud. And as you can see, it will fill the gap in a resolution cameras for matrix 300 or matrix 200. Right now, what you can buy? Just only P1 photogrammetric camera, which has 45 megapixel, but it's not enough for us. Sometimes you don't need to use such high resolution camera because data processing of 45 megapixel camera is very long, and you need to use 24 megapixel camera. And in this case, you can use our lightest solution and our very flexible solution. You can install it with the LiDAR and you can install it on the 3-axis gimbal. And if you have a project for high resolution photogrammetry, like power line inspection, when you need to see real condition of insulators, when you need to see high resolution pictures of insulators, you can use our 61 megapixel camera together with the LiDAR as well. So, and I will show you some examples. So, right now I would like to show some video how it can be used in a real survey. And this one, it's integration with the gimbal. And as you can see, this camera is totally calibrated and can be used. And it has direct video link, and all information is sent to Dji remote control. And can be easily installed integrated with matrix 300 or matrix 200. At the same time, you can see real video connection of TOPODRONE camera, and resolution of 61 megapixel camera is amazing. And you can make automatic flight with UGCS or other software. You can capture all your photogrammetric mission together with the LiDAR. And after that, you can use it for high detailed three-dimensional mapping. And this one example of 61 megapixel camera. And you see the resolution. And this photo was captured from 120 meters altitude. So this camera can be combined with our powerful LiDAR system. I would like to show you integration of multispectral cameras on the gimbal, and you have the full control of the gimbal, and you can trigger the camera, and you can make oblique flights with the multispectral camera, and you can change the angle of acquisition of multispectral camera, and you combine with gimbal together with LiDAR as well. And it is a new way of forest inventory. It's a new way of multispectral survey. When you will have multispectral 3D dimensional LiDAR point cloud, it's very important. I think within a few months, we will publish some results of research of one of Finnish research institutes, how it can be used for future forest inventory and vegetation inventory. And now we are going to introduce you a wide range of LiDAR system. One of our clients from Spain just said that he used Mavic 2 Pro before, and we made a training for him. And one day this year, I met him in Barcelona, and he said, "Could you tell me more about your LiDAR vault?" And I was very impressed if somebody just said that it is just LiDAR vault. And he was really right. Why? Because we have a wide range of LiDAR system. First of all, we offer entry-level solution based on LiveVox sensor. And after that, we offer enterprise solutions for high precision Velodyne sensors like TOPODRONE LiDAR 100, TOPODRONE LiDAR 200, and of course our new product is the TOPODRONE 100 HDA, which provides the amazing quality of a point cloud and amazing accuracy as well. And I will show you results of using of such system, results of testing of such system in Portugal, in Lisbon, together with the Lisboa University. Right now, but before, I would like to describe what we created right now based on simple Velodyne sensor. And we have our very popular solution, very affordable solution in terms of the price, and very accurate solution, TOPODRONE LiDAR 100. During this year, we increase quality of a point cloud from this LiDAR, and we increase the accuracy of this point cloud, and we decrease number of noise. Why? Because we changed the sensor from original Velodyne to very high resolution special edition sensor like Velodyne high-res sensor. It has different angles of acquisition for each channel, and it provides the best results with a less number of noise, with high accuracy. And this one is an example of using of such system. And if you look at left picture, you will find that we capture altitude of the railways as well. And additionally, I would like to show you results of a real survey project which we made together with Metro company from Riga. And we would like to say thank to UGCS SHP engineering company, which provides us possibility to use their office in Riga for training. And of course, I was very impressed about their new office where you can receive a training and where you can fly over the specially built polygon for flights, test polygon for drones. It's amazing. And you can see it really in Riga. And I would like to say thank you, Alexei, for such great work. And the story, and I would like to show you real story. One of our, before he was not our client, it was a Metro company and they were interested in a LiDAR solution. And they asked us to visit Riga to make a test survey. And of course, we agreed. And we, after some COVID restrictions, we visit test polygon. It was a forest area. And I didn't know before that they measured a lot of checkpoints everywhere. In the power lines, in the power poles, in a bordure, under the trees. And they asked us just, could you make a survey of this forest area? We just provided a base station and coordinates of the base station and nothing else. And after that, we made a survey of this forest area, and you can see this real point cloud from a LiDAR 100, which were captured from 70 meters altitude. We didn't capture precisely power lines. It was captured just only on the border of this area, but you can see that this power lines was captured perfectly. And now on the right side of the screen, you can see the location of checkpoints. And I didn't know it before. And I just processed data with using of base station information from Metro. I processed data, and after that, Metro company just checked the accuracy of such survey. And I was really impressed. This one, it's a location of checkpoints measured by total station on a power pole. And on the bottom of power pole, they measured as well some checkpoints. And you can see the perfect accuracy which was provided by TOPODRONE 100 LiDAR. You can see that it has very low price. It has very affordable price, but it provides very good quality of a point cloud, very low level of noise, and it is very stable. And it doesn't work in a real-time kinematic condition. It works in PPK. So you can fly everywhere, in mountain areas, in the forest areas. And if you lose connection with the drone, it doesn't matter at all for future. You will process data and you will get accurate results. And some of our clients today and our partners will show you example how to use LiDAR in rugged conditions without any connection to internet, without any connection to the drone flying in the mountain areas as well. And after that, I would like to show you the quality of the point cloud derived by a new version of LiDAR 100. It's an amazing point cloud which was captured from 70 meters altitude, point cloud of real forest. And you can see location of a checkpoints, it's red dots. And these points were measured by GPS or total station in the forest to check the location of the trees. And you see that it has impressive results. And after that, I didn't know that they made a survey with a terrestrial scanner just to check the accuracy inside of LiDAR data, just to see if all LiDAR data is stable. Another point cloud, colorized with the green light, shows you the survey from a terrestrial LiDAR. And the red one, it's a point cloud which was captured by TOPODRONE LiDAR 100. You can see that the quality of point cloud of terrestrial survey, it's very good, but very good only on a low height. And shape of the trees above several meters is not so clear. And altitude of the trees couldn't be defined as well. And you can see on the LiDAR data from the drone. And shape of the trees on the highest point of the trees are very good. And shape of the trees close to the ground is not so clear, but it's very accurate. And after that, we just open point cloud from terrestrial LiDAR. and we just upload data from the drone, and you can see that all data set situated well, and all data set are merged well together. So it's a quite good example how to combine terrestrial LiDAR, UAV survey, and data from airborne LiDAR. And now you can see that the quality of LiDAR data acquired by TOPODRONE is totally enough to measure diameter of the trees and the form, the shape of the trees as well. And one of our client and our partner, Evgeny Lopatin, will show you example how to use LiDAR data for forest inventory on after a few presentations. Right, and right now I would like to share you information about the most efficient LiDAR system based on Velodyne UltraPax sensor, which covers 350 meters corridor, and you can cover a huge area, and it can be installed on a VTOL as well to fly for the 5 square kilometers or to cover 10 square kilometers per one flight with using of such system. It can be easily integrated with any DJI drone. It can be easily integrated with a VTOL as well as a backpack. And I totally forgot to say you that all our LiDARs based on Velodyne sensor can be used on a backpack or for terrestrial survey or installed on any vehicle to make a survey from the ground if it is not possible to fly in the air. And this one example of VTOL survey, and we cover approximately 6-12 kilometers for one flight, easily covered. And you can cover 10 square kilometers definitely. And you see the density of the point cloud, and you can colorize point cloud with using of RGB camera, which is installed on the LiDAR as well at the same time. So you don't need to make several flights, but you can walk for huge areas. And the density of point cloud and details of point cloud are perfect. You can see power poles, trees, roofs, and you can easily classify terrain. Additionally, you can install LiDAR, they automatically extract terrain level, even in a hard to reach forest areas. So it's totally enough to for mapping for huge areas like some coal deposits or something like that when you need to investigate a huge area or when you make a construction for long line roads and so on. Additionally, you can install it on a matrix 200 or matrix 300, and just in a 3 lines you will cover 1 square kilometer, and you can definitely cover several square kilometers with the LiDAR 200 installed on matrix 200 and matrix 300. And you can easily extract terrain, and you will get contour lines, and accuracy of such survey is amazing as well. And we have some clients which already tested our equipment, and they will share their experience. And right now, I would like to show you our headliner. It's most accurate and most detailed LiDAR from TOPODRONE. It's HDL, TOPODRONE 100 HDL, based on Velodyne HDL 32 sensor, which has perfect working conditions. The best advantage of this system is well calibrated on the factory Velodyne sensor. It provides amazing quality of the point cloud. And I would like to say thank you to our partners in iGot University from Lisbon, from Portugal. They just ordered us to make an integration of their existing Velodyne HDL sensor, which was in their laboratory for several years, and they decided to install it on the drone. And of course, we create such solution. And as soon as we made the survey with this system, we were very impressed. The quality of the point clouds is amazing, especially in a capturing of very small details like wires or like poles or like buildings. And you can definitely use it for three-dimensional mapping as well. And now you can see the quality of the point cloud, and this one pole close to the sea, which shows the direction of the wind with the flag. And you see how accurate is the representation. And we don't use any point cloud filtering for this example. It's an amazing quality of the point cloud and amazing accuracy. And of course, we will design some more system based on this sensor, like for terrestrial scanning and for using for vehicle, of course. But right now, what I would say that I think it's the best solution right now from TOPODRONE, and it has very affordable price for such quality. And after that, I would like to show you example how to use this sensor for power line survey. And this one example of a power line, which was captured by TOPODRONE 100 HD. And the quality and level of noise, it's amazing. And you can see the quality of the power pole and the quality of the small tails of this power pole, like wires, like a small structure in the middle of power pole. And after that, you can automatically extract power lines, insulators, shield wire, vegetation, terrain. You can easily extract everything, and you can use automatic classification. And these results will be very accurate. And you know that right now it's a great task for all European community to make a survey over existing power lines, which belongs to Soviet Union time, which were constructed. And right now it is necessary to make inventory of these power lines. And it is necessary to understand if this power lines is okay for future work or they need to rebuild, to reconstruct. And our solution with using of HDL sensor together with high resolution 61 megapixel camera allows you in one flight capture power line, a three-dimensional model of power line. And at the same time, you will use 61 megapixel camera from the same altitude, and you will get very detailed photos of insulators and other power line structure. So you will get all necessary information for power line monitoring, for creating real three-dimensional model of power lines, power poles, and so on, without any problem, just in 2 flights. You know that to process data, and what I would like to explain you more. Data processing of LiDAR dataset and of photogrammetry is totally different, and you can easily process LiDAR data. It is very stable, and LiDAR has a direct measurement every time. And the time of data processing of LiDAR data is 10 times less than data processing of photogrammetry data. And you don't need to make so huge overlapping for like for photogrammetry. LiDAR data can be processed with a less number of overlapping, and LiDAR data is very stable and doesn't depend on lighting condition as well. So you can easily fly at night. You can easily fly with a shorter overlapping, and you will get very accurate and detailed results. Like this example, and you can easily classify forest, which is not possible with a photogrammetry. It's totally impossible to classify forest with photogrammetry. And after that, I would like to show you how we can use automatic classification. And after that, we can extract terrain and we can remove all vegetation, and we can measure real distance from the ground to power lines, and we can measure a real distance between power lines and vegetation. And of course, we can vectorize all data set and export to CAD data. And all vectorization was made totally automatically. And productivity, efficiency of the LiDAR data. You can easily capture 30 kilometers of power line in 1 day, easily, almost. And 1 day, you can easily capture 600 hectares of LiDAR data every day. So it means you will cover 6 square kilometers of the data in a forest, which is totally impossible to do with the common techniques like photogrammetry, like GPS or total station. And just imagine how many workers, how many people in your team should you use with a total station or with GPS to make a survey in a forest area. But with the LiDAR, you can easily cover 6 square kilometers per day with just 2 people in your team. 1 pilot and 1 surveyor who is accountable for data processing. And after and in the same day, you will get terrain level and you will get all data sets. So you can easily create three-dimensional model from LiDAR. It's definitely. You can easily classify data. And usually it takes less than 20 minutes or less than 10 minutes to process 1 flight with our new software. And right now, I would like to announce our new software, TOPODRONE Accuracy Suite. Everybody knows, I think, right now, TOPOSETTER software, which is easy to use and amazing software for GNSS data post-processing, images geotagging, which was used widely for photogrammetry data processing. And additionally, we create our software TOPOLiDAR to process LiDAR trajectory, to process IMU data together with GNSS, GPS data, and to create a point cloud from the LiDAR. Right now, we would like to announce one software which combines all technologies, all our achievement in such field. And first of all, and I would like to make a few words about software. Of course, after that, we will make a special online seminar about TOPODRONE accuracy suite. But right now, I will just make a short overview of these advantages and capabilities. First of all, you can post-process GNSS data. You can geotag images. And for post-processing and geotagging, we support all TOPODRONE equipment. We support DJI Phantom RTK. We support DJI P1 camera, Autel RTK, and you can use all this data set from these drones in our software. Additionally, we add the possibility future of static post-processing. So right now, you don't need to add additional software to make static post-processing to define the location of your base station, which is installed close to your area of your survey. From another one base station, for example, from a national survey network. So right now you can make a static post-processing inside of our software as well. And of course, we post-process GNSS data together with IMU for LiDAR data post-processing. And we have a best feature, and I think very fast point cloud generation, which supports all types of Velodyne sensors and LiveVox area as well. And everybody who uses our equipment knows that we support different kind of projection, geoids, even a special and different task like in Romania, like in Australia or US, we can support all this projection. And you can add some custom projection on our software. So you are very flexible in data processing. And right now, all these features comes inside of one box, inside of one interface. And you don't need to switch between different programs and just remember how to use it. I don't know. I forgot how to use any kind of software like TopCon or like or something like that. What else? And as soon as we use our software for our own data processing, for our own survey work, we add special features like automatic batch processing. When you post-process or when you can generate point clouds for several flights in the same workflow. And additionally, we have special features like merging of RINEX files, like PPP processing if you need to define a position of the different base station and you don't have any RTK network close to you. And of course, and we add a special feature when you save precise coordinates of the base station inside of the RINEX files. You know, when you post-process, when you make a static post-processing, or when you define coordinates of your base station in RTK mode for flights. After that, usually you need to copy these coordinates from a text file, and it's a little bit boring when you process a day after the same base station. In this case, you just click a button and our software will save coordinates of the base station inside of the RINEX file. What else? And we improve the quality of point cloud generation, the speed of point cloud generation, accuracy of point cloud generation. And we created a special tool which allows you to choose just a small part of trajectory to generate a point cloud for your LiDAR survey. In this case, if you have some unuseful part of trajectory, you don't need to create a data set for this territory. And of course, it can be used together with our batch processing. It's very simple and very easy to use. If I have 5 minutes, I would like to show you how to process LiDAR data rapidly with using of our new software. If you are ready, I will start and just make timing. And after several minutes, I will get point cloud. After a few minutes, I will get point cloud starting from GNSS data post-processing, trajectory alignment, and to get a real point cloud. And I would like to show you some results. So we have a new software. And as you can see, we have a static model which can be used for static post-processing. Additionally, we have PPK post-processing for our TOPODRONE solution for our TOPODRONE equipment. Additionally, we have RTK post-processing. And what I didn't say before, we improve toolset for image geotagging and linking coordinates between images. Right now, you have a visible interface when you can choose one image on the map, another one coordinates on the map, and just choose two of these points to match your coordinates after post-processing and images. Additionally, we have a tool for LiDAR data processing. And in order to process data, I would like to show a real example from Costa Rica. One of our clients usually send us data sets to create a point cloud to process it, and how easy to process this data. What we need, we go to the survey folder and we just open, and we have several flights, and I would like to show you several data processing options. First of all, we open a drone file. After that, and software automatically add all data set from the drone, IMU data, GNSS data. And of course, we have pre-calibrated, right now we have values for pre-calibrated offsets for our LiDAR systems. After that, we select the base station file, and as a base station, you can use any kind of data set, like UBX file from Dji R2s, like Rhinox file, like TPS file from TOPODRONE or Sppk. After that, what you need just to change coordinates of the base station. If you have accurate coordinates after post-processing, I just copy this data. I have a post-processing results of the base. We have post-processing results, and I will open post-processing results. And what I need, I just need to copy of the precise coordinates of the base station. It's very important. I just copy these values, and I will change representation to degrees, minutes, and seconds, and I will replace coordinates. If we need, we can save coordinates of the base station to Rhinox files as well. And as soon as we upload all our data sets, we can add additional flights. And we will add the second flight at the same time. And we add the data set for the third flight as well. So we have 3 flights, and it was captured by LiDAR 100 from the same base station. And after that, what I need to click Start button. And software will automatically post-process trajectory together with IMU data, and will create a very precise trajectory.
Maybe we can answer some questions
while we are processing. Yes, of course. What about the accuracy level of the drone? So as I already said, TOPODRONE equipment provides accuracy between 3 and 5 centimeters. Sometimes you can achieve 2 or 3 centimeters accuracy, depending on the software and depending on the level of our equipment. Any possibility of 3D cadastral survey using drone? Yes, of course. And one of our partner 3D survey companies will show you ability to process data and create 3D cadastral log. I have regulation operation question for you. Have your companies made successful mapping project with M300 TOPODRONE LiDAR over federal highways, Autobahn in Germany, or other sensitive sites? If yes, what height did you use the drone? Okay, usually we use the altitude of the flight like 70 meters up to 120 meters in accordance with European regulation. Of course, you need to receive permission to fly of such areas. And of course, we made a lot of flights in Switzerland over the power lines, and we have great examples and great results of such survey. What about georeferencing, RTS online system or post-processing system? We use post-processing, kinematic post-processing systems, and it provides great results, better than RTK real, because RTK is real-time kinematic and it doesn't provide a good accuracy. It is not stable because it depends on real connection between drone and base station. And in post-processing, you can increase accuracy with using special filters, and your survey doesn't depend on connection between base station and the drone. So you can easily fly within 20 kilometers range from the base station, definitely. Is there a chance to get a certificate on this webinar? Thanks. We provide a special training where we are providing certificate. Okay, next question. Do we need to estimate calibration every flight? For LiDAR survey, you need to calibrate the sensor one time, and after that you can use these calibration values. Can you share the price of LiDAR and compatible software for the same? Yes, of course, it's available on our website. And of course, if you want, Maxim, my partner, will send you quotation for our LiDAR system. Can you show any example of point cloud data for forestry? Yes, of course, because one of our partner client made a lot of survey for forest areas. Flight mission planning software for Dji Air2s. As I already said, it is drone link, and I think several softwares right now support Dji Air2s because a new SDK from Dji hopefully was released. 2-3 centimeter accuracy. What does it mean? Is it compatible of building or DEM model? Yes, of course. For building and DEM model, we are saying about this accuracy for building and DEM model. I have Mavic 2 and Autel Evo Pro. How can I get the PPK equipment? I think for Mavic 2 Pro, you can easily install it. For Evo Autel, it will be released within 1 or 2 months. We already work under it. We have a good results, and we will publish and we make a new webinar about it. How easy is to change between the LiDAR GB camera with 61 megapixel as a sensor like radar? It's very easy you can combine it easily, and it's very easy to change, really. What is the difference between these LiDAR cameras? Resolution, 61 megapixel camera or 24 megapixel camera. I bought GNSS antenna for DJI Mavic 2 Pro and I can record GPS and GLONASS constellation. Yes, of course. Would it be possible to record the observation of Galileo or Beidou by updating firmware? Yes, it is possible right now for all our equipment, but we think that it will reduce the accuracy, but we can activate it. We already made it for several times. What is the difference between different LiDARs? The difference in the working range and accuracy, and of course price. And what is the price? The cheapest solution is starting from $10,000 and the most expensive solution up to $40,000, but provides great results which are incomparable. If we buy TOPODRONE products, is it also possible to order a training session? Of course, for all our products, and our clients know it, we offer trainings and we don't sell products without training. In what situation should we use LiDAR technology over photogrammetry? You can use LiDAR technology for forest survey, for fast survey project, and photogrammetry for high detailed mapping in open areas or in the city areas. We are interested in the TOPODRONE SuperCam fixed wing VTOL for both LiDAR and photogrammetry. Is it still available? Yes, of course. We made a lot of projects with TOPODRONE VTOL and with the LiDAR system. So just send us a request and we will send you quotation. Other offer LiDAR solution can be used in airborne or on the ground. Ideal would be to use it in the both ways. Yes, of course. We can install our LiDARs based on validate sensors on the vehicle, on the backpack, and on the drone as well. Now I show you results of data processing of several flights, which was made totally automatically, and the data processing was made GNSS data and IMU data together. So right now we achieve an accurate data set, and after that we will move on the next part of our data processing. We will generate point cloud. How to do? We will select file from the LiDAR. After that, we will select trajectory, which was post-processed by us. After that, we will select trajectory angles for IMU. Calibration angles for IMU, it's very important to calibrate your LiDAR. These angles are very stable. After that, what we can do? We can open our trajectory and we can cut some part of trajectory to avoid generating of point cloud outside of our area of survey, or to avoid generating of point cloud on the turning paths or unuseful paths. And right now we will generate trajectory and we can switch off, switch on several lines, and we can create just a point cloud for 1 strip, for 2 strips, or what you want. And of course, after that, you can add point cloud, the second point cloud to generate. And we will add the second flight, and we will add the trajectory file from the second data processing, and click add. And we can add as any number of flights, what you want. So, and it will process data totally automatically. And all data set will be very well aligned together. And this is why we cut part of trajectory when drone turning, because it's not necessary to generate. After that, we can choose any projection we want. Here we use a projection, and we can use any geoid you want. And after that, We can use Costa Rican coordinate system. And what we need more, we click start. And after that, software will generate point cloud in real time. It's unbelievable. Just compare time of point cloud generation for the LiDAR in comparison with the photogrammetry. It's just one flight which covers approximately 1 square kilometer, and you just generate the point cloud in a few minutes. Millions, billions points of point cloud is generating precisely without necessary of strip alignment, because we use a calibration angle of the LiDAR in the automatic mode. Data processing is very easy. It's easy to use, and you can use it for future data processing. So I don't like to finish this process, but I would like to show the result of point cloud generation. I would like to show the result of point cloud generation, but you can see that point cloud generating is very easy. While I'm talking, we will finish generating of point clouds, definitely, and it will take less than several minutes. Even I have a video presentation, and my computer has a special jobs for video presentation. So it's very easy. And as you can see, every surveyor passing training course in 3 days, I think he will get knowledge how to process LiDAR data. One of our clients from Finland one time said, Maxim, LiDAR data processing is like a rocket science. I said, no, it's so easy. And after that, he used our LiDAR widely everywhere for forest inventory. And right now you see that we generated in point cloud in real time. And it just takes us several minutes. This point cloud of the forest area was generated within 3 minutes or less. And at the same time, as soon as we finish data saving, we will start to generate the second point cloud, and it will be well aligned together. And I would like to show you the result of this data processing, which I produced before. And it is a real survey project. And my client from Costa Rica just asked me to help him to process data, because he has a huge work and he don't have time for data processing. And of course, I would like to open dataset from Costa Rica, and I would like to open the final results of several flights. From first flight, I will open dataset. After that, I will open the second dataset, and I will open datasets from another flights, and I will open dataset from the final third flight, and I make different and I change color for each flight just to show you different type of to show you accuracy of alignment. Automatic alignment, which was made on the basis of the calibration of the LiDAR. So you don't need to calibrate LiDAR every time. What you need just to calibrate LiDAR before you walk. And these calibration angles are very stable. And right now, okay, I will change this color. I made the same. Oh, which color? Green one. And right now, I would like to create a cross section over 3 flights, and you can easily, we can check easily the quality of the point cloud. And you see that all our point cloud are aligned well together on the ground. And this one, it's a point cloud with profile size like 10 centimeters, and this one, it's a profile size of 1 meter, and you see that our point cloud is aligned well. After that, we need to combine all this data set, and I will add already combined point cloud. Which one? Okay, this one. And for such forest area, you saw that it was a very dense forest, and it was captured by TOPODRONE like 100 LiDAR, and it is dense forest area, Costa Rican rainforest. And we can easily extract terrain. We can easily remove all trees like this one. It's a terrain model. And if I open contour lines, you can check the quality of contour lines as well. It's amazing. This one control lines was generated totally automatically within several minutes, just to not to waste your time. It's a control lines based on a real terrain model. And it's amazing that several square kilometers can be captured by one pilot, and data set for several kilometers can be processed in 1 day, in 30 minutes. And what else? This is all what I would like to show you. How to use our software and what advantages of our software we have, and what kind of improvements we have on all our range of products. First of all, it's a high resolution cameras, and this one it's a second flight. It's a second flight. Generated point cloud for the second flight. Amazing. I just talking about the work, and the second flight was generated. And to sum up, so we have a wide range of LiDAR systems, and TOPODRONE 100 is the best choice for any surveyor. It provides a very good accuracy, very stable results. And if you need to improve the accuracy, and if you need to make it like for three-dimensional mapping, not only for mapping and terrain extraction, I would suggest, of course, to use LiDAR 100 or TOPODRONE 100 HDA. If you have a huge area, like my friend Eduardo from Costa Rica, 1 year before, he came to our office to take a training and to buy TOPODRONE 100. After several months, he just called me and say, I would like to buy TOPODRONE 200. And I said, why? And he said, I have so huge work right now with the LiDAR in the forest area. And you know that Costa Rica is covered with the forest area. And it's very difficult to find the GSM connection. And not only, and there is no any internet connection in the field. And he said that your system is very stable and provides a good accuracy and stability. And this is why we arranged him that this year he will change LiDAR to TOPODRONE 200. And what you need just to replace LiDAR in head. All our equipment is totally the same inside, only sensors are changeable. And TOPODRONE 200 provides the best efficiency. And if you need colorized point cloud, like I show you today, this one example of colorizing of point cloud, and you see amazing of colorization of point cloud. You can use our own produced cameras, 24 megapixel and 61 megapixel, or our LiDAR system can be integrated with DJI P1, or you can use any PPK system like Mavic 2 Pro, Phantom 4 Pro, Mavic Air-to-Air to colorize point cloud if you have accurate coordinates of the images. And we provide workflow for during the training. Okay, I will stop my presentation. I have so topics to talk and to share with you, but I see that a lot of our friends are waiting for their turn to make a presentation. And I would like to answer the question. Is the product sold directly via reseller? Any opportunity to resell or distributor? Of course, we have a lot of distributors all over the world. And to be our distributor, you need to pass a training and to achieve a good sales and to have a good plans for sales. How to stabilize the drone? What is the wind maximum for guarantee stability for the drone? Maxim, do you remember we worked with a high wind condition? What was flight speed? Like
20 meters per second.
But of course, it's very dangerous to fly. I would say to fly in a peaceful time. I have DJI Mavic 2 Pro PPK upgrade kit from TOPODRONE. Can I switch to install on Dji Air2s? No, unfortunately, it's not possible. It's totally different design and due to the different body of the drone. What is the maximum flight time? What happened if the battery is going to die during the flight? Any homing function? Yes, of course. Just join our training, online training, and we will show how to use drone. And of course, drone can have a special system to avoid any obstacles and to avoid any problems with the batteries and so on. Do you support Air 2? I think yes, but we didn't test it at all. I guess Mavic 2 Pro have support right now. Yes, of course, Mavic 2 Pro is the best drone. It's not so good estimated right now, but it's a perfect drone for surveying, really perfect. And before I was keen of this drone, but right now I am keen of LiDAR surveying. What is the effect of noising generated by power lines when the drone fly nearby? There is no any effect of noising when drone flies close to the power lines in altitude of 60 or 70 meters. Can Pixel mapper also used to precisely classified LiDAR data obtained from DJI Mavic 2 images. Yes, of course. So you can combine LiDAR data together with Mavic 2 Pro data, and you can combine it together, and you can classify and you colorize it. And Pix4D Mapper on Pix4D Survey is a perfect tool, but I would suggest to look at the presentation of Marco from 3D Survey. He has very powerful tools for combining LiDAR data and photogrammetry data. And he has very flexible software with a high quality of point cloud generation and perfect cut tools. I would like to ask about the coordinate and elevation results by LiDAR. The question is how accurate? I already answered the question. Accuracy is approximately 3 or 5 centimeter accuracy. And it was approved by all of our users. Is it possible to get return information with the collected data? Yes, you can get intensivity and return information as well, definitely. What is the average cost of TOPODRONE LiDAR 100? The price for TOPODRONE 100 HDL is approximately $39,000. It's a very affordable price for such kind of sensor. Can LiDAR, in most cases, be used to replace photomosaic or photogrammetry? Yes, of course, LiDAR replaces photogrammetry, but what you need just to capture images to colorize LiDAR point cloud. Does Velodyne LiDAR system have free echo system like Zenmus L1? It has 2 reflections, but I wouldn't suggest to follow the advertising materials about free reflections and point cloud density. One of our partners has very good comparison between the quality of LiDAR data, Velodyne LiDAR data, and the solid LiDAR data from Livox. And I think today he showed it, that noise level of some kind of solid LiDARs is unacceptable. And of course it can be used, but the quality of LiDAR data doesn't belong to free echoes, and it doesn't belong to the number of points. It should be the quality of the LiDAR data depends on the quality of reflections and the power of the LiDAR and the power of forest penetration. And I would say that Velodyne sensor is much better. But of course, L1 is the best sensor in the world in entry-level solution systems. We can use the LiDAR technology for the geological field, for the earth structure. Yes, of course, you can use LiDAR technology. Does it support export to FBX? You can create FBX. If you have an area for 500 or 100 hectares to survey, which one would you recommend? This area can be easily surveyed with the TOPODRONE 100 LiDAR. If you have several thousand hectares, like a 10 or 20 or 50,000 hectares, I would suggest to use TOPODRONE 200. Which software do you use to classify LiDAR point cloud? We work with LiDAR 360 software. We are official reseller of this software, and we achieve great result with LiDAR 360 software. How to set fix datum here? You just import a datum file inside of our software. Is the software included in the LiDAR? We have a special bundle LiDAR together with the software, and we will send you quotation if you ask us. Can we see live operation of DJI Matrix 300 with LiDAR? Yes, of course, anytime. Do TOPODRONE accuracy suit support DJI L1 LiDAR? Unfortunately, it doesn't support right now, but we will, if you have such request, we will make support for such data set. Do we get RGB camera with the LiDAR to create 3D model? Yes, of course, it's here and you can see it. Have you open software engineering vacancy? I'm an engineer and looking for a new opportunity. Just send your CV and we can discuss about it later. Can you please give us price difference between TOPODRONE LiDAR and DJI LiDAR? Just send us request and we will send you quotation. But the main idea is not a difference in the price. The main idea is the difference in quality. When we equipped with DJI Matrix 300 with the Sony camera and PPA antenna, is it still possible to install parachute recovery system? I think yes, we can change the position of the antenna. Does it suitable to urban mapping for? Yes, of course, it's suitable for me. Does it suit for urban mapping of 1 to 1,500? It's suit for urban mapping 1 to 500, not only 1,000. Can you show us drone imaging processing shortly? Thanks. We will show it during our training processing course, and you can join it. And next week we will arrange it. Definitely, just send us request. why you prefer 3D surveying UGCS over the other software for mapping, especially what photogrammetry software for processing do you recommend between Pix4D, Agisoft, MetaChef, and 3D survey? Okay, it's a very good question. So I would say if you are looking the best quality of the point cloud, I would suggest to use Pix4D or 3D survey. Depends what you are looking for. Why? Because, but if you compare with 3D survey and Pix4D, I would say that you should check price list or something like that to find out. And it depends on number of images. If you process number of images like 500, you can easily use 3D survey and it has very affordable price. And for a bigger amount of images, I would say to look at it. And if you are looking for flexible solution and for fast data processing and quality of the point cloud is very good as well, and it supports rolling shot and all of this software, Pix4D, 3D survey, and Agisoft supports rolling shutter distortion with our PPK system. Pix4D has approval workflow how to process TOPODRONE data, and they made a blog post about it. And right now, 3D survey has approval blog post how to process rolling shutter distortion in 3D survey. And Agisoft supports rolling shutter distortion as well. So I would say that Agisoft is more flexible, very fast data processing, and Pix4D and 3D survey provides the best quality of the point cloud. And if you need more CAD tools and implement the same software, I would suggest to use 3D survey. And if you are looking for some kind of different software, some workflow, you can choose Pix4D. Can we use Velodyne 100 with Inspire 1? I think no. How can I get Mavic Pro PPK kits? And if I buy this, can I input them? You can installation of our PPK equipment. It's very easy. And it is available for immediate delivery without any delay. So we have a stock of our equipment right now, and we can send it easily, and we will provide all support to install it. What is the format of the contour lines output? Shapefile or DXF or any CAD layers? What is the cost of the software? If you would like to receive prices, just send us a request and Maxim will answer you. What is your preferred auto level 2 RTK or DJI Mavic 2 Pro? I would suggest DJI Mavic 2 Pro is the best option. Why? It is widely supported for any kind of mission planning software. Auto level, it's very good drone, and as soon as we design PPK solution for it, it's under development right now. I think it will be very good drone for survey. Okay, thank you for your attention.